Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here, bringing you a discussion video today. Today we're going to be talking about meta-analysis post PSYqualia Strife. Normally what we like to do here at Team Crimson, we like to wait a couple of weeks to kind of try to round up some of the results over the past couple of weeks in Japan, and kind of compare that and form this meta-analysis. Now, a little bit late to this. This has been about 3 weeks now. Trying to kind of form my opinions about the meta because it's a little bit wonky right now, and it's definitely going to receive a pretty big change here in the next week or two when the ultra rare set drops as well. So. I guess what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do this for standard, talk about this is I'm going to talk about the top 5, at least top 5 in my opinion, clans representing the top 5 clans in the meta. Again, this is in my opinion. You might have a very different opinion. That's fine. My opinion's formed from what I'm seeing topping quite a bit, quite significantly in Japan. And just overall what I think, my experience as a fighter, I guess. Okay, so number 1 or number 5 actually would be Murakumo. Murakumo with their pretty much locking the Vanguard type ability and stopping you from rewriting. That's definitely a huge threat right now. Zanbaku's just ridiculous. That, however, I think will probably change quite significantly once Ultra Rare set drops, with the abilities to Superior Ride from Damage Zone for Angel Feather, and the ability to Superior Ride with Blonde Ezel, and with the ability to Superior Ride with Pelennor. There's just a lot of Superior Ride options now that you can kind of get around Zanbaku. So that's number 5. Number 4, in my opinion, also is OTT. OTT probably can go quite significantly higher, but the tops for it have dropped, not significantly, but it's dropped quite a bit compared to the next couple of clans. But OTT is still a very prevalent force that you got to deal with, and just a giant pain in the ass. Protect's just so broken, and we're seeing a lot of the Protect clans just pretty much get everything. So, but OTT is the OG. That's the one that's always had it all, and it's just ridiculous. I'm also on one of the people that think something needs to happen now, especially with all of the American results coming in for the BCS tournaments, where OTT is just absolutely dominating. That I can only name, I think, 2. I think there's only 2 tournaments that have taken place that OTT hasn't won, but it has been in the top, always in the top 3. We've seen top 8s dominated by OTT. So something definitely probably should happen there. Next, in my opinion, I'd probably place Kagero. Kagero is number 3. We haven't seen a lot of changes, obviously, with Kagero. Some decks now, as post PSYqualia Strife, are teching in 1 to 2 copies of Novel Vig. Novel is, I believe Novel can be helpful in certain situations. Obviously, against Protect, you're still going to want to go for a Waterfall, because Waterfall is just absolutely nuts. It's Dragonic Waterfall the deck almost, but that's your way of getting around Protect. I found against certain Excel decks, it's been fun to ride into Overlord, go into and pressure them with Waterfall, and if I don't kill them, then go into Novel Vig. Like I've said before in previous videos, I've been testing Novel, and I tested Exculpate as well. Okay, and then second, I'd probably do Shadow Paladins. Shadow Paladins are just ridiculous. They draw a lot. Obviously they gain massive power, gain a decent amount of advantage, and then Phantom Blaster Dragon swinging at face for uh, 40, 40, 60, somewhere between 40, 60k sometimes. While you're on grade 2 plus a crit, while nuking some of your board, um, is not fun. So yeah, he's pretty dangerous. Riding into Phantom Blaster Dragon first, and then obviously Blaster Dark with the Twin Drive. I've been critted and healed. That's what no skill required. Javier, he's been playtesting it for a little bit, so that's his seems to be the go-to thing that happens all the time. He'll crit and heal, which is we call them. We here at Team Crimson call that the middle finger, because that's just basically what it is. Yeah, so it's yeah, they're actually very threatening. Like I said, with Phantom Blaster Dragon, possibly nuking your board, being able to gain advantage, gain power, and then usually the finisher seems to be either Phantom Blaster Dragon or even Dark Dictator, because Dark Dictator can get up to some pretty potent numbers himself. And then right now, number one is reluctantly, I have to say, Royal Paladins, just because Exculpate is he's not necessarily ridiculous, he's not necessarily busted or anything, but he just helps make the deck into what it needs to be. Not only are Royal Paladins pretty strong early and mid game, now they're strong pretty late game too, with Exculpate. They've always had a decent late game with Soul Saver, but Exculpate gives them the kind of pseudo next stage turn that that makes them kind of deadly right now. Still, when I say these clans too are top 5, any of these clans are pretty much interchangeable to within that top 5. The only reason that I have to place Royal Paladin at number 1 right now is just because we've just been seeing so many tops of Royals. I still believe the deadliest deck out of all 5 is probably OTT. OTT can shut down most decks pretty easily. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We'll be posting some more videos later in the week, some more fight videos. We're going to be posting a set discussion video too, talking about the ultra rare set and how busted Angel Feather is. And we'll be posting that later. So please just stay tuned, and please like and subscribe, and we will catch you later. Bye.